Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you how I'm doing my office hours for this year. I've spoken to a lot of different teachers and some of them have a way that's working for them for the office hours. That's great. If you like the way you're doing it, go for it. But I've also talked to other teachers who are a little bit confused with it, particularly because they don't know what's the best way to get one link for everyone to use. When we have our Google Meets from home, the students log into Classroom and they can access the Meet because they're a member of that classroom. But when you want all your classes to have one individual link, it potentially becomes a little confusing. So this is what I came up with, and I like it because it's easy to have all the students access it. And the other thing is that it integrates with Google Calendar, which I really have been promoting my students to use this year, particularly because if a student's enrolled in a teacher's Google Classroom, all the assignments and even events, if you like to create them, automatically go to the student's Google Calendar. So potentially, if all the teachers are using Google Classroom, then if the students go on their Google Calendars, they'll have all their assignments. Also, I have my Google Calendar inserted into my website, so parents at home, and even students for that matter, can see all the assignments, and in this case, see when my office hours are based upon just accessing my website. So here's how I'm going to get started. First, the next office hours are going to be the 21st, so I'm going to do it from them. I'm going to click here, and I'm going to create a new event. I'm going to name it Office Hours. I'm going to select the time. So my office hours will be 10 a.m. to 10:45. Next, I'm going to make sure there's a Google Meet here. I click Add Google Meet, and then I click right here. It's going to create the Meet link. I'm going to copy this because I'm going to use this in just a moment. And then the last thing, well, before even the last thing, I make sure I know which calendar it's going to. So this is going to go to Spanish period 3. I'm only going to use for this example period 3 and period 7, but you would repeat this action. It's really simple to repeat it for all your sections. So now it's on period 3. I click to more options. And what I want to do here, first of all, this event right now is being created for just the 21st, but I want it to be repeating. So where it says does not repeat, I'm going to go to custom. And I want this to repeat every Monday, once a week, and it's going to end when the school year ends. So the last Monday that we have is June 21st. I set that up, click done, and I save it. So now as you look at my calendar, purple is the Spanish period 3. You can see that office hours is set up, and if the students clicked here, they have access that they can join the Meet, and it goes all through the year till June. Now, I'm a perfectionist, so obviously, just like next Monday, there are some Mondays where we don't have school. It should be pretty obvious to the students that you don't have an office hours when it's a holiday. But if you want to get rid of those on your calendar, you would have to manually do it. And this is how you do it. I'll just get rid of this one. So I click it. I click the edit event right here to more actions and delete. So you'd have to do that. I believe there's 8 Mondays that we have off. You just have to manually do that. Once again, if you want to do it, you don't have to do it. I think the students would know it's pretty obvious we're not going to have it when we're on vacation. So I've created this for my period 3. Now, how do I do it for my other sections? I'm going to create it now for period 7. It's very easy. I click on the event here. There's 3 dots here for options. I click duplicate. And I'm going to change period 3 to period 7. Everything else stays the same. I click save. And now it's duplicated. Once again, you'd have to do individually, and I'll just do the one example. Get rid of the days for that we have holidays. Again, it's completely optional. So I've created these, and as you can see, if you look at it, it's the exact same Google Meet link. So the students will have access to the same, they'll go to the same Meet when they join it. So now we have the calendar set up. I'm going to go to my Google Classroom. So I already created a topic called Office Hours, but you would have to do that on your own. So I'm going to click Create now. I'm in Classwork. and I'm going to create material. I'm going to name the material office hours. And here I'll put, this is the link to my 10 a.m. to 10:45 office hours. Of course, you can put whatever you want there. I'll add the link. I'm going to paste the link that I copied before. So there's access to the Meet for the students. Now the topic, you could create it right here and it would go to all the sections that you wanted to do it to, but I already have it. So I'll select office hours as my topic. Now I click right here. And what I want to do is I want it to go in every single section that I have this exact same thing. Now I'm going to post it. Just take a moment. But now that it's done, as you can see, I have the office hours here. I can click it right here, which is the best way. And the students would access the link right there. And just to show you, because I added it to every section, no matter what section I go to, when we go to classwork, there's office hours as the topic. So now students, if they want to join my office hours, it's very simple. All they have to do is go to Google Classroom, click on the office hours topic, and then they can click on this link. So everyone will be on the same link and into the same meeting. So it's very simple. It's all streamlined into one thing. Now, as I said before, this would be shown on the students' Google Classroom calendar as well. But like I said, I have it linked to my website. So if I go to my website now and I have a calendar option, we go to Spanish period 3. And as you can see on the calendar, it's the office hours. And it goes throughout the entire year. And this is the same thing for my period 7. So parents at home can see it, and students can also, if they had a question, they know that the office hours is going to be there based on the website. One thing I do want to mention about, and I had this issue about using, or I should say inserting a Google Calendar into your website. So I'm going to go to the workshop part of it. So what I had a problem with is that for whatever reason, when I first put in the office hours, it was showing 2 p.m. for the office hours on my website, even though I created it and it was 10 a.m. So what I figured out was if you click on this and you go to settings, you have to make it the use viewer time zone. I guess for whatever reason, it was thinking I was in a wrong time zone. I have no idea. So I just put this on. And the other thing I do recommend just from experience is the generic view mode for calendars. When you insert a calendar to your website is agenda, but I feel that this is the best. I always make sure that it's on the month mode. So that's just a little thing. Just make sure that that's up. But once again, as you can see, it's all up there. Look, let me know if you have any questions. If you want to know how to do any individual piece of this, if you want to go into more detail on calendars or on websites, let me know. I'm happy to help you. If not, if you want to try it out, hope it works for you. Good. Have a good one.